Most people think that using a magic arm is just to mount a monitor. But after using it in various scenarios, I found 4 different ways that it can actually help your workflow and help you to shoot more efficiently and effectively. But let's get into it. Just using it for a monitor would be typical and ideal, but not in the way that most people would think, and especially depending on the type of camera that you have. So me personally, I still have a Blackmagic 6K Pro. Now, anybody knows about the Blackmagic, you know that you can only view from the back of the monitor, which means that you can flip the screen one way and you can see it. Especially in doing these type of talking heads, you don't have the ability to see what's going on in front of you. This is the reason why I actually like using the Magic Arm. Now, me personally, I had a smaller Magic Arm on my camera, and I found that at times I can't exactly see what's going on unless I'm sitting directly in front. So there are times where I might not be in the studio and I can't exactly see what's going on. I might be a little bit further. So I went outside and I decided, let me see exactly how this Magic Arm will work. So this Magic Arm is 22 inches length, of course. It goes from one knuckle to the next knuckle here. And I took my monitor and I wanted to see it. I found the exact problem. When I'm up close, it's perfect, it's fine. I can see what's going on. When I'm a little bit further back, let's say I'm doing an interview and there's more than one person in the actual frame, it becomes a problem. So what I decided to do was switch out the Magic Arms from the small one that I had previously to the bigger 22 inch. So I started loosening it and I said to myself, let me see exactly what can be the big difference. And that, going back to something that I said previously in one of my other videos, is using the Blackmagic camera app. This allows me to have a little distance from my actual camera, and I can actually press record. I can use the focus button to set the focus. I can change the iris. I can do a lot of things from here, and I can actually visually see what's going on. Just like how I'm sitting here now and I have my camera in front of me, is probably about 3 feet difference, but if I was a little bit further back, I wouldn't be able to see what's going on. So this is where the arm comes in. Now I'm able to extend it further so I can still see exactly what's going on. And that made the world of a difference. So now actually I can conduct my interview with whoever, wherever on site I am, and then I can actually take my camera and go do whatever other work that I need to be doing. The second thing is for being a creator on the go. I decided, let me just try something. Let's say I was doing a mukbang for YouTube or whatever. So I went out to eat, went to Panera. By no means this is a commercial for Panera or anything like that. But I went out to eat. I wanted to see how can I utilize this 22-inch Magic Arm. Did the same scenario, strapped it onto the chair, the back of the chair, attached my phone to it because it does come with this phone clip that is there. It's pretty sturdy if you ask me. It does have 2 mounting points, one on the side, one on the back, so to speak. And it does come with a cold shoe mount that's here. And I'll get into this cold shoe where it becomes very beneficial in the next scenario. Before we go into all of that, I want to talk about what actually comes inside the box. And it's relatively simple. It just has the 22-inch Magic Arm, which is this clamp right here. Or I should say this arm right here. And then it comes with this clamp. The model number is UA057. It's pretty small, but it does have its grip here, which makes it very, very sturdy when you're attaching it. All you do is tighten it back to it. So all these arms are pretty much the same. The one thing that I do like that's a little bit different is this actually has a locking pin that is on top and it has a little grip. So in instances where you might have a device where you can place it that way and you can create a better fastening scenario, this will be good. And it also has these holes where you can place a Allen key inside to give it a little bit more tightening as opposed to other brands where they don't even give you that. It's just a matter of tightening it yourself. So with that, I like the fact that Neewer has introduced this, at least for me, in this scenario where I can actually tighten it this way. So that's pretty much something that I like about it the most. And of course, like I said, it comes with the phone clip. So the phone clip is always handy for those people who do content on their phone. You can just attach it to anything, any side, get your phone, put it in there. It comes with a nice rubber grip on the inside and you're good to go. Let's go back into the videos. I was able to conduct a little interview with myself. Like I said, doing a test for a mukbang. Had my food, I could get the food pictures there, put the phone, everything was very clear. So in that scenario, it was very good. And even if I want to get overhead shots of the food, I could just alter the angle because it does have these knobs which allow you to change it to get whatever it is that you want to do. And it's very simple. Once you unlock one, you can unlock another, even if you want to extend it someplace else. Tighten it back up, tighten the other arm up here, and it's very solid. So it really doesn't take much to get it tight, and you can have a whole scenario, a whole production going on right in front of you. And it's very simple, especially as a solo creator, so I want to keep that in mind. The third thing, let's just say you're a solo creator in your house and you want to do some product photography. And from time to time, I do product photography. And a lot of times I really don't feel like bringing out my big camera, or sometimes I really don't feel like bringing out my big light. What makes this great is that with this clamp, I can attach my phone and I can attach a light onto the top of it. So now I have a fill light if I need, and I can also record content. So in putting the magic arm on the table, wherever it is, I'm allowed to focus on just working on my camera and getting the product shots that I need. It makes everything a lot simpler. And of course, like I said before, it's all about workflow as opposed to accessories, because accessories are one thing, but when you have a nice workflow that helps you work efficiently, everything becomes streamlined, and who doesn't like that? The fourth thing that I like to use it for is, as an adventurist, I like to go out, I like to have POV shots of what's going on. And from time to time, I do workouts, take my bike, go on a trail, go all about. But the easiest way to capture those shots, once again, strap that magic arm at all different locations. You can attach it to a tree because, of course, it does have the clamp that's here. And the best thing about this one, because there are different sizes, like I said before, the best thing about the 22-inch is that because it's so long, you can actually attach it and have it extend. So let's say you're on a trail, you don't want it to be blocked by trees or whatever. You can extend this because the other one is probably about half this size. So you can extend this here. Now you get a little bit more reach just so you can get those shots. Listen, like I said, I like to go on the trail, take my bike on there. I can capture videos, make a little montage of myself going out there for personal use. And even if it's not for personal use, you can also use this on your actual set for production if you're gonna create content as a solo creator. And everything just works effortlessly. And the other thing that I like about it too is that you can actually attach it to the bike. So you might have a frame part that is on the bottom, and you can actually get a POV of you going through the woods, going through the trails. You can create all sorts of content so easy. You don't actually have to set up big cameras, go back, press stop. You can just attach it and just keep going. That's the best part. Like I said, it's all about efficiency. That's the best part of using one of these magic arms. So that's 4 different ways that you can actually use this 22-inch magic arm from Neewer in a more effective manner. You guys let me know down in the comments, what ways have you used a magic arm? And if so, do you enjoy using it that way? Is there another way that you would like to use it? Or do you think that the 22-inch is just a little bit too long and you prefer the smaller one? Like I said, there are options. You can take the smaller one or you can take the bigger one. Either doesn't matter because they all have their use cases, but for me specifically, if I'm gonna do this type of work, I wanna have the best accessory possible. So for this type of work, the 22-inch is the best solution for me. So like I said, drop a comment. I'll see you guys on the next one. You guys let me know. There's also a link down below so you guys can also click, you can purchase it if necessary. The good people at Neewer sent me this to do a review on it, and I wanted to try it out in different ways that I feel that as a solo creator, you would enjoy it the most. So until then, I'll see you guys on the next one.